Hi.
I just witnessed or saw the talk, the masterclass you did here in this festival. Would it be safe to say that you don't like to be managed? Is that
Oh,
too much of an interpretation?
um, I hate being handled. Yeah, I hate being handled by people that don't even know what the goods are. It's been my experience. You want me to hold it?
No.
It's been my experience that yeah, for some people, for some reason, even when I write everything, directed and created and put the team together, that for some reason, as a woman or something, somebody keeps asking who's in charge. It's a really weird thing because I spend a lot of time to try to put things together, and then yeah, it's a funny thing. I mean, I don't mind it when it's correct, you know. Um, but I don't like being. I don't like if you want to handle the goods with care. You know, they're fragile. So if you throw the box upside down, and I see you fucking throwing it, a bunch of Fabergé eggs in the back of a fucking truck, and it's shaking all around and everything's breaking, I don't feel safe. You see. So depending on the situations, there's some environments that feel more safe than others. And usually I'll be like, let's figure out what's really going on. I think that in this particular situation, what happened is that I guess they were having some sort of intermarital sort of subplot or something was going on. Something, but she kept talking to her husband on stage, who was the moderator, and it was the cutest thing you ever saw in your life. But it was almost like she was a stage mom telling, John Benet Ramsey to keep dancing or something. So poor sweet Oscar just kept sweating more. I guess he was in trouble. And so he kept sort of getting flustered. But, it was fun to sort of find, I guess it's a real Charlie Cale thing, finding the actual clue. What the heck is going on in this room? It's about a third thing oftentimes. So it wasn't so much that I was like, don't like being handled. It's more I was trying to figure out who the fuck was actually in charge of what. And I think that she was handling Asker. And it was just I was like, what is the vibe? I do like sort of being figuring out a case. And as soon as I got here, I could tell there was some sort of case happening. There was a crime afoot. It was a very cute crime,
That's always a case, and a battle for power, I think. You said another interesting thing, Natasha. You said that you've been in the industry for so many years since you were a kid, but fame has come to you. It's a quite recent thing for you to handle and to learn how to handle. How would you say it's fucking with your head?
Well, I mean, it's always fucked with my head in different ways. So it's not new news. But yeah, I mean, it's just very basic, like sort of double slit experiments and stuff. Like in other words, energies impact each other, and the object under observation changes, and the only reason an object is at all perceptible is because the way we're all perceiving it. Arguably this microphone is not here at all. It's just that we all have agreed that it's a microphone, so collectively we've decided it is one. But uh, I don't know. Electromagnetic, some fucking string theory bullshit would suggest otherwise. That this is wave particles or something. It doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Nor do you or I. Nor does the time itself. So I think it's affected me in different ways. In the here and now, or the way that we sort of understand stuff. I love fucking Freud and Jung and all this other kind of bullshit that I'm not entirely convinced is fucking that hot to trot, frankly. We've decided that it's about sort of family of origin or something, let's say. So I've written extensively on that, right? Like this epigenetic footprint that's embedded in each of us, right? So from that lens, one could say that it's I've worked on developing a relationship with my deceased parents on the basis that it was actually they who wanted to be in the movie business or something. They're the ones that wanted to be famous. So I was a proxy for their sort of projection of their own dreams and desires as adults. And I was in it as a child. So I had a very different relationship with sort of quote unquote fame, even if I wasn't as famous. My internal family dynamic, as a kid, was that that was a dream that they were trying for. So I was aware of it. So I had a different relationship with it than I do now, or than I did in my 20s or something. You know what I mean? Like American Pie being a big movie, or my relationship to fame when I got my DUI during American Pie 2 was very like, what's going on around here? It's a very different relationship to it then. They've all been different relationships. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get a bad beach body, that happened to me in my 30s. When I was getting sober, it was like a look at the fatso. And I was like, guys, I'm just fucking trying to not fucking shoot drugs. I mean, fucking leave me alone. You know what I mean? It's like I was fucking just eating ice cream instead of fucking getting high, doing a really good job at it. You know what I mean? I was at a fucking 18-year clip of fucking sobriety. Like, to get skinny, it was a sorry, fucking changes. How much of that is maybe just like middle age? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, some of the people are set. So it's a different relationship when it's like right now, I'm not experiencing body dysmorphia. In my 20s and 30s, though, it was fraught. My teenage years was all about that. So now I have a different relationship to fame than I did that. Now I actually, at some point, I think I got famous. And so that's what's new to me is that when I walk in a room, not that I'm doing it the head trip about my parents or my lack of success or I'm not pretty enough. Now I'm sort of like, oh, okay, I guess I have a piece of all that. Now I got to deal with this other weird thing, which is people are actually looking at me and it's not my imagination and it's weird. So it's just sort of a new head trip, but hell, just.
But coming into it, not more from your parents, into the industry, and now you're also directing. Would you
Yeah.
say that if you could choose, would you only direct? Or does acting still give you some kind of buzz?
Yeah, I mean, I do like I I'm really grateful to have like these like leaving like age and death and timelines and being a woman and it's not good and you should always be just 17. Uh leaving that aside, I'm really enjoying that I'm like the gift of being a multi hyphenate and then I'm in a real sort of like growth spurt where I'm really, cementing the fact. I'm like, nah, motherfuckers, I'm in this room because like we're all in this room together and let's fucking play with this fucking party that we have of this fucking hour and a half little fucking time together the way that we want to play with it. It could have gone a million different ways. For some reason, like the moderator had been a comedy person and was making jokes. We would have maybe all been laughing in different ways. Or, it just so happened that he was working out this dynamic in the front row with this lady who was saying that they just met, but maybe it was his wife or whatever. It changes the air in the room. So I love directing is absolutely my passion. Now, a lot of what you're saying was not that I didn't want to be man. It's funny that you're inherently, I'm the same way as a woman. It's embedded into us. Um, but rather than like the compliment often, it's like you don't like to be managed. So rather than saying, you really seem like a director, you really took that room and fucking directed that fucking thing. And I see you with this or with that. And fucking, that's really cool. And that's why I'm interviewing you as I think it fucking rocks. I think that's what you're saying, right? Is it a compliment or an insult? Are you complimenting or insulting me?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Complimented.
You are.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I like that you just didn't play the game, and wouldn't play the game and just did your own thing.
Honestly, it just felt sort of fun and sporty.
Yeah.
The other thing was going to be really.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
So just here because I'm feeling you being.
Yeah.
But what are you? Which project now are you most passionate about of things to come? Because we're all hoping for Russian Doll season 3.
Well, yeah.
More poker face,
And I'm doing this new show. It's called Vitruvian Scumbag. And it's kind of like my Anthony Bourdain Parts Unknown. It's a transhumanism life extension thing. Obviously, we're shooting, some B-roll fucking docu something. Jail Time Records, fucking rock star, fucking award-winning director over there, Steve Happy behind you. And so we're kind of working this one out on the dance floor. It's the show where I try to get a third boob, like in Total Recall. And the thing that's making me laugh about it is I'm pretty sure it might all be the same show, Russian Doll and Poker Face, because it's going to be me and my friends fucking trying to do some episodes of TV together and figuring out the meaning of life or something. And well, shit, if they want me to call Russian Doll 3, aka Poker Face Season 3, I'm happy to do it. I bet we're going to be out there solving cases and jumping quantum timelines. This time in the style of verite.
I want to see Russian Doll and Poker Face, but I'm really excited to see
the Vitruvian scumbag.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be coming to you hot. If nothing else, fucking on my fucking in the cloud, you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Really nice to meet you. I appreciate it. Thank you.